Breaking news in the Idaho murder case. For the first time, there's these newly unsealed court documents, and they reveal text messages between the two surviving roommates the night of the murders. This is the first time we have seen anything like this. It's been years, and none of this is coming out until now, and now the judge has said that he wants more of this to become public. But Steve makes a good point. I mean, if this had just come out within the first couple of months, maybe it would have been easier on the survivors and the victims' families like the Gonzalez.
Yeah, I mean, the prosecution's choice in keeping everything under wraps has been a decision that they've made from the get-go. They haven't wavered from it in any way. That being said, I mean, for lack of a better term, I'm just pissed. Common decency should have the Latah County prosecutor's office and the victims' advocates contact myself and the victims' families and let them know some of the stuff that's coming down and is being filed, so they're not just surprised by it, and just have a really just honest conversation with us about it. But none of that happens, and I'm frustrated and I'm pissed for myself and the family that I don't have a chance to explain those things to them.
Boise, Idaho, July 23, 2025. Former criminology PhD student Bryan Christopher Kohberger, 30, was today sentenced to 4 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole, plus an additional 10-year term for burglary. In a plea deal reached earlier this month, Kohberger avoided the death penalty after pleading guilty to the brutal November 13, 2022, attack that claimed the lives of University of Idaho students Kaylee Goncalves, 21, Madison Mogan, 21, Xana Kernadle, 20, and Ethan Chapin, 20. Investigators linked Kohberger to the crime scene through a compelling combination of DNA evidence, notably a DNA match on a knife sheath left at the scene, and cell phone data that placed him in the vicinity multiple times before the killings. Additional evidence included surveillance video, online purchase records of a Kohberger-style knife and sheath, and eyewitness descriptions, such as a surviving roommate recalling the attacker's bushy eyebrows. Although prosecutors initially pursued the death penalty, they agreed to the plea deal after several legal maneuvers, including a change of venue from Moscow to Boise and evidentiary battles surrounding DNA. Today's sentencing unfolded in a highly emotional and tense courtroom setting. Victims' family members delivered powerful victim impact statements, with some expressing devastating loss while others demanded accountability. Olivia Goncalves, Kaylee's sister, directly confronted Kohberger, branding him a sociopath, psychopath, murderer as he stared blankly, shackled in an orange jumpsuit. Survivors such as Dylan Mortensen and Bethany Funk, roommates in the house that night, recounted nightmarish details and lingering trauma, Mortensen describing Kohberger as a hollow vessel, something less than human. Judge Stephen Hippler emphasized that the sentence reflects the profound harm inflicted, while the court maintains that justice has, in its limited way, been served. Despite the guilty plea, Kohberger offered no explanation for his actions. His motive remains unresolved and hauntingly unclear, as even survivors and friends were left unscathed, and no obvious connection between him and the victims was ever established. The lack of a motive has fueled speculation. A new documentary series, One Night in Idaho, The College Murders, explores possible contributing factors such as Kohberger's interest in criminology and alleged online ties, but offers no definitive answers. Brutality in a quiet town. Mass stabbings in rural college towns are exceedingly rare, and the violence shocked the community. Forensic breakthroughs. The use of DNA, cell phone tracking, and surveillance renewed interest in high-tech investigative methods. Unresolved motives. Kohberger's silence leaves a void of comprehension and justice that documentaries and true crime media scramble to fill. Community healing. In the wake of tragedy, the University of Idaho demolished the crime scene home and created a memorial garden, while scholarship funds were established in memory of the victims. Potential new revelations. The lifting of the gag order may unlock more evidence for public viewing. Media projects. The Amazon/Peacock documentary and upcoming book adaptations may shed new light. Academic and legal reflection. Kohberger's background in criminology raises uncomfortable questions about motive, psychology, and access. This tragedy remains a stark reminder of the fragility of college communities and the enduring quest for answers even when the accused has been convicted. For more stories like this, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel.